You don't need a judge to hand out karma in prison. In there, the truth travels faster than anything else, especially when someone's hiding the wrong kind of crime. That's exactly what happened with this one guy, Daryl. And I swear, the karma was so perfect, you could almost feel the universe smirking. Daryl came into our block acting tough, loud, braggy, walking like he was owed respect. But there was something off. He avoided every question about what he did. Whenever we were in the day room, he'd say, "Don't worry about it. It's not important. Thing is, in prison, everything is important. And when someone hides something, everyone assumes the worst." Turns out, this time, everyone was right. One day, during mail call, an envelope drops with his full case summary. He wasn't there to grab it first. Mistake number one. Someone read the sheet. And in 1 second, the entire room went silent. The kind of silence that drops like a stone. There it was in black and white. Child predator. Under 10 years old. Nobody yelled. Nobody swung. Nobody made a scene. They just looked at each other and nodded. It was the calmest storm I've ever seen. And I knew right then, karma had clocked in for work. From that moment on, Daryl's life changed. Not violently, just socially erased. Which in prison is worse than anything physical. Nobody sat with him. Nobody talked to him. People moved when he entered a room. He couldn't borrow soap. Couldn't join a table. Couldn't even get in line without people stepping away like he was contagious. It was like he didn't exist. He went from loud and arrogant to quiet and shaking. In 3 days, he finally broke and begged the guards to move him into protective custody. They were too late. One morning, the alarms went off before sunrise. The whole tier woke up to flashing lights and officers sprinting past the cells. Minutes later, the paramedics rushed in. We all watched as the ambulance team rolled a stretcher out of Daryl's cell. The sheet covered his whole body. Nobody said a word. Nobody needed to. The guards didn't explain what happened. But everyone knew exactly why it happened. And the block stayed silent. Not out of fear, but because karma had done its job. As the stretcher disappeared down the hallway, the old lifer on our tier, Manny, shook his head and said, "This place ain't kind, but sometimes it's fair." And for the first time in that cold, miserable place, you could feel every inmate silently agree. Because in a world full of wrongs, sometimes karma shows up early and cleans up the trash nobody wants around.